Hey there folks, this is Josh, Stoney Ridge Farmer. Welcome back to another beautiful day. We are racing daylight today. So I'm running out of daylight and it's about to rain and I've got to get this chore done before it rains. So what we have here is a garden spot. This entire area right here is about 1/3 of an acre garden spot, and I probably put at least 20 tons of different types of biologic material in this soil, whether it be manure, compost, wood chips, all that stuff, all sorts of soil amendments so that we can build an awesome garden spot. However, the only flat spot on the farm that's going to be capable of handling our shop building is right here. So we've got our tractor shed over here. That is a 26 by 36 building right here on this rise, and you can see it's kind of a hump, a crowned over hump. That's where we're going to be putting our big building, our big shop building. It's either going to be 60 by 150 or 60 by 200. It's going to be a monster of a building so we can get all this equipment indoors. So today we're rushing daylight, we're rushing the rain, trying to beat the rain, and we're going to be loading up my neighbor's ever so beautiful Ford dump truck, and we're going to be moving some dirt. So let's have some fun. Woo!
Stoney Ridge Farm, Stoney Ridge, Stoney Ridge Farm. Woo!
So you may be wondering, why are we not using Mater, the dump truck? Well, Mater won't start. I don't know what the heck's going on. I don't have time to fool with Mater, so we borrowed the neighbor's dump truck. All we're doing is moving dirt from, I guess, about 400 yards, pretty much from here just to right down the hill where the house is, which is right over there. This whole area up here is kind of my equipment storage yard, and this is where I keep all the equipment. Eventually, I want to keep all this equipment in dry storage, not in wet storage. You'll see some big pipes over here, some 4-foot culvert pipes. Got a lot of future projects going on here on the farm for that. The dogs are living it up. Guys, go play! Go play! The dogs are loving it right here. That's a pump right over there for pumping water out of our ponds and irrigating. And that's the ugliest scarecrow known to man. So we'll get the scarecrow out of the way, and you can see, oh, this is the soil that we're talking about. Not letting it go to waste, because we're gonna rock this entire area. Right now, construction prices, material prices are up like 40% on the type of building that we're going to build, and we're going to go with a red iron steel structure, okay, a big steel structure. So to prepare for that steel structure, we're going to go ahead and put crushed run gravel down here and start building up and packing this area down so we can pour our concrete pad. Pretty cool. Let's get busy. This might seem kind of silly to those of you who live in an area that has topsoil. It just seems silly. Why in the world would I go scraping up all this? Well, look at how much soil we have in this garden. It would be an absolute shame to throw it all away, and I've worked for countless hours. See how black that dirt is? That's the dirt that I built. This is the clay that was here. So I've been tilling in dirt for 3 or 4 years here. So lots of work has gone into this. I'm gonna say that we'll fill that dump truck up probably 20 times. And I'm trying to work out a system here, and the system is working me right now. What I'm trying to do, so I've got dump trucks of gravel coming tomorrow, and I want to make at least 2 lanes in here where the gravel truck can come through and start pouring rock on this area. Then I'll measure everything out. Then I'll make sure I know exactly the size of the building, and I'll go just a little bit beyond that with my foundation rock. So that's what it is. That's what this is all about. It's taken years to build black gold like this, and I'm not going to throw it away. So let's take the first load down to the garden, and we'll dump it. We're going to dump the first load actually in a spot that I just recently cleared where we had some trees. We used the root and rock debris rake. If you guys have any better ideas on how to do this, let me know. I do have a box scrape, and I thought about hooking up the box scrape, but man, that's a lot of material to move with a box scrape. So we're a quarter of the way done, and it's going to get dark in 20 minutes. Let me tell you, this dump truck is shady, bro. This thing is shady. We got some calico door action going on. Red truck, blue door, blue hood. It's awesome. Thanks to Cousin Vic for letting me borrow this thing. It'll get the job done. Mater's dead in the water. Mater would hold more and is a heavier truck, but I think we'll get by. First place we're gonna dump is right down here, and this is a load. I can't put any more than probably 4 scoops on this thing, or I'm gonna be in deep trouble. So yeah, this is a load. We're gonna pull down here. We don't want to run in our leach field for our septic tank. We're gonna pull down and cover up a bad spot. Oh, and this thing has no emergency brake, which is super shady. First load down, no problem. Truck has no e-brake, is a problem. What we're doing here is, this is our garden spot down by the chicken coop, and this is where our permanent garden spot's gonna be. So I guess I'm just gonna pull up and back in and just start dumping, and I'll spread all this out, and then I'll till it into the soil here. So we're gonna have a rock star of a garden. You can see it had a cover crop on it, and it is totally grown up in weeds. Last year it grew up in weeds really, really bad. So whenever you disturb the soil, it's gonna grow up in weeds. That's just it. Hopefully we avoid the weed problem this year. And what it is I need to do my job a little bit better. And we do some awesome canning videos and stuff for you. This is the farm. Cows are over there having babies. We had 2 babies in the last 2 days. Rad. Shady dump truck. I love it. Woo, woo, woo. ran out of daylight. Could you guys tell? It's a little bit chilly. It's the next morning and you can see the work that I've done. There's I guess this is about a 6-foot pile right here. And what we're doing today, I've got a truckload of rock coming in. Let's walk down here just a little ways. All this is gonna be rocked, okay? Everything that I'm walking on right now is going to be rocked. Probably this entire lot right here is going to be under rock. So we'll have a concrete area where the shop is, maybe a concrete pad outside the shop so we can work on stuff outside. We're going to be moving this tractor shed to a different location on the farm, probably tucked back over this direction. And we're going to start dumping rock from the corner of that gate all the way through, all the way onto this area of garden. So that's what's up, that's what's going on, and that's what I worked on probably last night till about 10 o'clock. So we'll get you guys some more footage. That little dump truck cannot handle a huge load, so we really have to kind of be careful. And I can see I'm leaving behind a little bit of that good soil that I want to keep. However, I'm doing the best I possibly can. That's a lot of dirt. That's a lot of dirt to put on the garden, and that's going to be used for garden soil and for some raised beds that we're going to build with the sawmill. So let's get busy. Dump truck will be here in about 20 minutes. So I got to start moving. Oh, and FYI, we've got 2 new additions to the farm this morning. We had 2 cows to have babies, and I hear one mooing over there right now. So we may have 3 babies by the end of the day today. Stay tuned for a future video. Cows are having babies.
I ain't afraid of work, I ain't afraid of play, I ain't afraid to get the job done and do it my own damn way. I ain't afraid of life at times like this. If you mess with my freedom, I'll tell you just what you can kiss. That's right. If you mess with my freedom, I tell you just what you can kiss. Woo.
I think we're gonna start calling the dump truck Slim Shady, because Slim Shady is slimmer than my dump truck, and it's shady. Sometimes it'll start and sometimes it won't. Let's try to work through starting. These old International, I don't know if you guys have any experience with these old 7.3 non-turbo diesel trucks, but man, sometimes they are super tough to start. This one is no different. Let's try it. Oh, Slim Shady. Frustrating, my hands are cold. Should have worn my gloves out. What I got going on here, sometimes the ignition key works on this truck and sometimes the ignition key doesn't work on this truck. So I'm in here fighting the ignition key. With this old truck, we got to cycle the glow plug several times, but oh, cross your fingers. Woo! There it is. Yeah, baby. Got it. Woo. Cold-natured old diesel truck, man. Love it. Living the dream, baby. Rock and roll, baby, the truck's here. So first load's going down. This rock is different than the granite stone than we have in our driveway. This is a little less expensive. It's a little bit lighter. It's called Solite rock. I think it's a derivative of slate. So it's not a granite stone, it's a slate stone. It's a little bit lighter. I don't recommend putting it on a hill, but on a flat spot for packing, man, it does awesome. So let's let her rip. Chad is the best guy around for spreading rock. So if there's anybody who can spread rock, it's the best guy around here.
Thank you, Josh.
So what he did right here, guys, was he hung some chains up on here, so when he opens the bed, the little hook, you'll see it, he'll start dumping. That's load number 1 of 4. There's gonna be some serious rock put down on the Stoney Ridge today. I am super excited. Again, the shop, we're gonna have to take out a lot of stuff in here. We're gonna have to widen this out quite a bit because the shop is gonna go right here. So if you think about it, that driveway is about 20 feet wide right here, and this spreads about 16 feet wide. So again, 20 plus 16, there's 36. There's half the width from the edge of that rock to the edge of that rock, half the width of the shop. We won't be building a permanent shop until prices go down on steel, but it's good to have this here. Get it rained on, get it wet, get it packed, get it tight. That way when we put our foundation in, it's really tight. We don't want to build up and put a foundation in. You want to have good crush run gravel underneath it. You want to put a vapor barrier down. There's so much information coming on building this shop, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Five loads of rock here, guys, and the last load is on its way. This is a monumental project. $360 a load, not bad for this Solite crush run. And this is, crush run is basically gravel with a little bit of rock dust in it. We have a local quarry that provides this to us at a really good price. Here's what we're going for. Here's why we're moving this soil. I can reach in right here in my bucket and it's just good soil. Look at that. Look at this. That's what we're after, guys. Earthworms. It's full of earthworms. This is full of earthworms. There's no reason to leave this soil. We need that. That's that stuff, that hard packing clay. That's what we need, not this delicious worm-rich dirt. So that's it, guys. That's the day 1 start of building the mega shop. We'll call it the mega shop, the dream shop. The shop will be, again, at least 60 feet wide by 150 or by 200, enclosed, insulated. We're gonna have a butcher shop in there. We're gonna do some cooking in there. We're gonna have some awesome stuff. A lot of wrenching, car projects, truck projects, all sorts of fun, guys. This is where it's gonna be. So you're getting to see it here first. Guys, thanks a lot for joining me today on the Stoney Ridge for 2 days, and I still have at least 5 hours of work to go. So got to get busy. We'll see you guys later. Pound that like button. We'll see you next time on the Stoney Ridge Farm channel. Join us. Watch this build. It's going to be awesome. Woo!